lot of members of the family, and some of them are at another showcase on the west side. Some of them have individual features. And we just started a Ghana chapter of the organization, and we just started a Jamaica chapter of the organization also as well. So I'm real happy about that. So we got my sister here from the 313 from Detroit, Queen Diane. We got my sister right here. She's a spoken word vet. She's been on the scene for a long time. She goes by the name of No More Drama. We got the Inglewood legend, the enforcer, Big Mike in the building. And then we got this sister right here who's currently starring in the hit stage play showing at Harold Washington College. Harold Washington Cultural Center, and it's about to go to London and New York. It's called King. It's called King of Policy. All right. So it's the real story of how black people actually started the numbers, and it actually started in Bronzeville in Chicago. So the spinoff from that is the Illinois State Lottery. That was supposed to be for our children in their education. But we close the schools every year. Another topic for another time. So this is what we're going to do, y'all. We're going to give y'all some inspirational words of poetry. But I want to ask y'all a question right now. So much is going on in America right now. So much is going on in our community right now. And as a community, who believes that we need more unity as a community? By round of applause. Comes in education. The word educate comes from two Latin words, e and duco. E means out, like exit, like evict, like explosion, like evacuation. Duco means to lead. So what are you leading out of us? The knowledge of ourselves, who we are. We're called African American. Cool, that's fine. You name me after the continent, Africa. You name me after another continent called America. America was founded by Amerigo Vespucci. Africa was Leo Africanus, given after his name. But we are Israelites, brothers and sisters. Go research your history. Go find out what happened in 70 AD, how we escaped during the Roman invasion of King Titus in 70 AD, and how we spanned through the continent of Africa, ending up on the northwest corner of Africa, which is where the slave ships landed in 1555. Sir John Hawkins. Read about it in Deuteronomy 28, 64 through 68. Then you will know who you are. Once you know who you are, you know whose you are. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, put your power in there. Let's go for it.
As I elevated from a lady to a queen, I rubbed heads like no one has ever seen you. Rubbed me wrong. I was sure to get greasy and mean, a warrior. My heart, it's down in my jeans, the thoroughbred, soldier, scrap, fight, smile. Passed down order. I was chosen to walk the green mile, and at the head of the table, you must keep your mind stable, black out infected cables, destroy myths, magics, and fables, take back what was stolen by canes, chains, and fire, rebuild the empire, burn down the entire way, and then hit. Queen.
Come on now.
Put your power in the air.
Yes.
Woo. The power of a woman will turn the world around. The girl is strong when man is down. I'm not prejudiced. I'm provoked. I've been brought up in a country where my rights were revoked. I'm the real of a man, the backbone of a race. I'm not intimidated by the smirks on another human's face. They try to take my pride, my mind, my soul by raping my brain and stripping my clothes and steep. I find the strength to keep my family's heart.
Come on now.
Today, entities seek women to devour, but set sail for tomorrow, for we will prevail tomorrow, and all they'll lean on that.
Yes.
It's a woman's power. Yes. Put your power in the air.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, when we think about the woman, especially the black woman, you guys have been torn down so much by black men. And on behalf of all black men, I want to say I apologize. Because through you is the future nations. Elijah Muhammad said there's no such thing as a no good woman, except that no good woman was made no good by a no good man. And so when you find yourselves in relationships that's abusive, understand this. You do have a choice to leave. you do have a choice to get out, because it's not just you affected. Ask Jennifer, her sister, if she was still, well, she is still here, but the mother and her son is not, because of a choice that she made to stay. Ladies and gentlemen, lost in the world.
Lost in a world that's so cold. Thinking that they got her back, but now she's gone, gone, gone. Lost in a world that's so cold. Thinking that they got her back, but now she's gone, gone, gone. He used the faces of canvas on which he painted. Red, blues, yellows, blacks, greens, and even whites. He became a modern-day Picasso. And with each and every stroke, he created art. At least he thought. And now she sits in an 8x10 cell wondering why he doesn't write. She decided to become the modern-day Picasso. And with each and every stroke, she heard silence. And now she's looking at life. Because she's lost in a world that's so cold. Thinking that they got her back, but no, she's gone, gone, gone. Lost in a world that's so cold. Thinking that they got her back, but now she's gone, gone, gone. For all those who have been victims of domestic violence, I speak on your behalf. While I wasn't that sister that got beat, my life savings was stolen from me. I walked away with $175,000. Within 6 months, I was broke. I was taken by his looks, his charm, and the stroke of his yoke, if you know what I mean. And now, trying to put the pieces together, I asked the question, why? Because I was that sister who viewed him as the apple of my eye. But now I'm seeing something. Lost in a world that's so cold. Thinking that they got her back. And now she's gone, gone, gone. Lost in a world that's so cold. Thinking that they got her back. And now she's gone, gone, gone. That's that piece picking up the pieces.
So we want to encourage anybody that might be going through that, or someone that you know might be going through that. You have a choice in the matter. Choose life. Going to our next sister. God has been really shining his light on her. And I need to ask y'all a question. How many people remember Maya Angelou? How many people remember all the great sisters that have come through that line that have made us proud to be black? Made us proud to be sisters. Made us proud to be who we are. Ladies and gentlemen, guys.
Every woman, it's all in me. Anything you want done, baby, I do it naturally. Every woman, it's all in me. I can read your thoughts right now. Everyone from A to Z. Of God's creation, I gave birth to nations, the manifestation of God, mother of all civilization. You see, I am God's second chance for man. You see, he shaped and molded me with his very own hands. You may call me a work of art. Because I can go Da Vinci and Picasso, none have created a vision as exquisite as this. You see, I have made kings fall to their knees, even though I've been told that I am truly difficult. I've even made the strongest man in the world weak, just as Samson. You see, I am the culmination of every great woman that has ever walked this earth, and I call upon her energy at my will. For instance, through me, God delivered upon the world the Son. Some call him Horus, I call him Heru, but you may call me Isis.
I have the power to bewitch your minds with upper and visual pleasantries. I, my pretty,
am Eartha Kitt. I encourage you to be the phenomenal woman that you were meant to be. Phenomenal woman, phenomenally. Call me Maya. I am the fire within your core that makes your arms rise and your hands twist into a fist, liberating minds and society. You may call me Angela, my sister. You may call my sister. We're two of a kind, sister. I'm keeping my on you. I am the melanated epitome of grace, style, intelligence, and power. I gave birth to nations while my melanated king ran the nation. I speak what I mean and I do what I say. You see, my queendom is legendary. You may call me Michelle.
There's this elevator, right? It's full of people. Some family, some friends, some strangers. But you're all in the basement. See, the basement represents that brand new idea that was blessed to be manifested in your mind, but by the time you shared your idea with the 10 people standing in the elevator next to you, some of them get the hell off before the door even closes. Sort of like those so-called friends. The ones who you thought would be there through thick and thin, down to the end. Didn't even make it to the first floor. The door closes. The elevator rises. Much to your surprise, you're making progress. The bell rings. You're at the first floor. The door opens, and guess what happens next? Those childhood friends, but they got goals of their own. Time for you to be strong because you're going to lose some of these friends during this ride and feel alone. But as they walk out, a few more friends walk in. You started off with 10, and now you're down to 8. Now one of the new friends who just walked in pressed floor 2. So you know what that means? The next time the elevator door opens, they'll be going too. But before they left, they introduced you to one of their friends who became your friend. Then y'all became close like kin. The door opens at floor 2. You lose a few. But one man walks in, and he becomes your boyfriend. And now we're down to 7. Now only 4 out of the 7 are the original occupants that you begin with. In all, there are 2 strangers. One cousin, one friend, your mom, one new friend, and a boyfriend. Now the elevator passes floor 3. Seems like life is finally looking up. But just as soon as you get comfortable, you're at the 4th floor and a door opens up. You're staring death right in the face. Quickly you step back. He reaches in his arm and unexpectedly takes your arm. Everyone in the elevator consoles you. But this takes an emotional toll on you and your relationship. Everything you ever believed in or ever knew about is in doubt. You become so emotionally cold that right before the doors close, your boyfriend walks out. What's to expect by floor 5? Now what just happened on the 4th floor was a game changer, but by the time floor 5 arrives, you will lose one of those strangers. But before he leaves, he whispers to you, there's something that I hope that you see. She said, what's that? That God wants you to go through everything that you're going through in order for you to get to where he wants you to be. He leaves. 4 remains. Only one more floor to go. But between the 5th and the 6th floor, you notice something. The other stranger reaches around you and hits the stop button. Everything is frozen except you and him. He says, it's time for us to talk. Now, I've been here since the beginning, and I've seen everything that happened, and not once did you ever acknowledge me. I even gave you words of comfort when you lost your mother. I thought at that point you would want to get to know me. Look around. Out of the 10 that you started out with, there's only a few. Now you have a choice in 2. You can continue on. Use the experience of what you've been through to help heal, or you can do what you've been thinking. Go in that person, take those pills. She said, no, I want to live. Then you need to learn how to forgive. She now knew who she was talking to. She takes a deep breath and asks for forgiveness. He said, I'll forgive you when you learn how to forgive yourself. He pressed the button. The bell rings. You're at the 6th floor. To your surprise, your ex-boyfriend is standing there, offering you his hand. You turn right around, look at that man right in the face, and smile. See, y'all, out of the many people that come into your life, you're going to lose the majority. Expect for the ones closest to you to disappoint you, let you down, betray you, but don't you change. Stay you. And at the end of the day, when you place your family and friends before God, he will remove them to show you that he's a jealous God. And none should be placed before him. Trust him to know that he would replace everything stolen, restore everything lost, and heal everything broken.
Yes.
See, in life, you're going to have some knockdowns on the way up. But it's not about how many times you get knocked down, family. It's about how many times you get back up.
Yes.